What's going on, everybody? I'm not the guy who has them all. I'm not the guy who buys them all. I'm just the guy who gets the guys together to talk about America's favorite sneaker silhouette, the Nike Air Force One. I'm Dark Skin Randy, and this is Force the Issue. Every week we bring real ones to the table. Collectors, creatives, OGs, people who just love the sneaker culture. And this week, I got somebody special coming all the way from Vegas. My man Zoe. Zoe, welcome to Force the Issue, baby. How you doing?
What up? What's up? I'm good, bro. How you doing?
I'm great, Zoe. I'm great. Pleasure to have you on.
I look okay?
You good, baby? You good on this side? You good on this side? You know what I'm saying?
I know in New York, I gotta be careful what I say and how I say it. So I'm gonna try to be respectful.
Listen, I ain't gonna pause too much of nothing. I understand, you know what I mean? When you're not from the region, it's a little different, but I ain't gonna pause too much of nothing. But check this out, Zoe. This is what we do normally when we start the show off. It's a segment we call Airtime, where I give you 60 seconds to shout out anybody that you need to shout out. Show love to the people who help you get to this moment right here. So 60 seconds is on the clock, Zoe. It's on you. Do your thing.
Man, if I had to shout out one person, and since we focused on Air Force Ones, it would have to be my pops, man, because that's the first time I remember seeing a pair of Air Force Ones when I was young. Dude, I don't even know how old. We lived in these apartment complexes, so I had to be 4, 5, 6 years old. But he had a pair of all purple high top Air Force Ones, white midsole. I think I might have sent you a picture of them. Fire. I don't know why that shoe was stuck in my head for so long, but ever since then, I just loved Air Force Ones. It's always been my favorite shoe since then, basically.
See, so in that 60-second shout out, you almost answered what I would normally call my first question. And we just got to the origin story of your love for Air Force One. So I'm gonna just detour slightly, and I'm gonna ask you this for the first question, the official first question. So what they call Air Force Ones in your neighborhood? Where I'm from, we calling them Uptowns. What are you guys calling them out there in Vegas?
See, in Vegas, I don't know what they call them in Vegas. I'm gonna be honest. Well, I grew up calling them Forces or Ones.
Okay. All right, so what you mean when you say where you grew up at? Come on, tell the people what we talking about. Where they calling them?
I grew up in Gary, Indiana, so the Midwest.
Okay.
Not too far from y'all over there in New York. I would say that was a big part of my influence as I got older, right? So I loved them as Air Force is young, but as I got older, it was a lot of the New York influence that helped me to keep my love for influence, like Clark Kent, Mayer. It's a lot of OG, Bobito. It's so many. The list goes on. So if I didn't say anybody's name, don't feel slighted. But it's a lot of OG Air Force One heads in New York.
That's a fact. You already rattled off some of the real OGs. R.I.P. Clark Kent. Probably my sneaker grails all have Clark Kent name somewhere written on it. You know what I'm saying? If I get my hands on anything that Clark Kent put work with, I'll be happy. But all right, that's cool. So let me jump to number 2 real quick. Question 2: are you a preserver or you a wearer? What you doing out here? Are you just buying sneakers to hang on to them while they keeping them dead stock, or you rocking your sneakers? What's happening,
bro? So I literally just started this year saying to myself, I'm gonna collect, because I've been just wearing them and burning through them. And it's so many shoes that I have that I'm like just hanging on to now at this point, because I need to get more pairs of them. Okay. But I've been just burning through them. So now I was telling my wife, let's just preserve them. Let's collect them. Like, let's buy the shoes we actually like instead of, a lot of times you buying shoes just to buy the new shoes that are out. And it's not necessarily even a shoe you really want after you get it back to the crib a lot of times,
You get caught up like that sometimes. You can.
So I'm just trying to be very picky, get what I like, and just go crazy on what I like. Buy multiple pairs of what I like and really hold them, store them, and rock them. So because I like to rock them. So I'm going to just get multiple what I like to wear and just rock them to death, basically.
Yeah, listen, man. I think that was my biggest thing. Now, I guess do the work to keep it a buck. Lifestyle, do the work. I don't get to wear as many as my sneakers as I like. But all my life, I was never really a sneaker collector. By definition, I realized I was just a guy who had tons of sneakers, but I wore them and I played ball, or no matter where I went, I would lace my sneakers up to do whatever. You know what I mean? In my mind, they're sneakers and they're meant to be worn. But now I got so many sneakers all around. This closet goes all the way back there that, stuff that hasn't been worn. So I'm learning the game now. I'm realizing I'm a collector without never really wanting to be a collector in a sense. So,
but you by default, you have to be, because where you live at, you guys are so critical when it comes to clothes. And like already in our community, you got to be fresh. But over there, it's different. So you collect by default. Like you said, you didn't even know you was collecting. You just trying to stay fresh so nobody can't say nothing. And
that's on God. That's on God. That's why I'm saying the whole thing now with the collecting sneakers. When I hear people talk about it, I never understood it, because then I hear people, they buy sneakers that's not even their size to collect them. I'm like, I didn't even know that was a thing.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, what do you mean? You bought a size 7 and you wear 11? Like, why you? Oh no,
I can't do that. You know how many times I bought a shoe and said, I'm not gonna wear these, and then 5 minutes later I'm going to the grocery store with them on. Like,
man, it's one of those things with these sneakers. So moving on to question 3 real quick, so I'm not keeping you forever. What is your holy grail in the Air Force One community? Is there a sneaker that you haven't grabbed yet? Or do you actually have the sneaker that you thought was your holy grail? Did you grab it yet? Like, what's on your list? What you hunting for?
I had it. I don't have it now. I just gave it away. I give away a lot of sneakers. I had a linen, but I had it in a size 11. In Air Force Ones, I'm really a 10.5. So I gave it away because it was an 11, and they slide too much. But linen atmosphere would be one of my grails. And then
you said it real light. I need to know what year. What year linen are you talking about though? Because the way you just threw that out there, I
fell in love with the OG, but I could never get that. When I fell in love with it. So I have what the recent pairs that came out, and the canvas. I had a canvas. I need another canvas and another regular one. My wife got a canvas over here somewhere.
Yeah, I like those canvas ones. I seen them too. I didn't grab them the time I saw them in person. I should have grabbed them. Saw them at the sneaker store, and I just, when you hesitate.
My real grill now probably be one of them scars, them Clark scars that nobody will never get. Disgusting pair. Oh man.
That man name is on some sneakers, bro. I follow some people that just be posting stuff, and I'm just like, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah,
how did you get to don't know. How is that even possible? And I hunt, but I still, I'm not paying certain numbers too, though. So I could draw the line right there. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's my thing now, bro. I just don't want to buy. I don't want to pay resale anymore. I want to pay retail for everything. I don't want to pay resale.
Yeah. I got to that point
as well. You have to, but geez.
I got a new rule where I'm not doubling the price of the sneaker. If it's double the price of the sneaker, if it's more than that, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it no more. Like, I've done it before, but I've drawn the line. I'm not doing that no more. If it's double,
they getting ridiculous a little bit.
Yeah. But so we blowing through this real quick pause. So I want to get to this part that everybody's been looking forward to. This is my favorite part of the show. The podium. The podium is where people bring 3 of their sneakers from their personal collection and they rank them from bronze, silver to gold. And it's not really like a ranking system of it's a value system of how you feel about your shoes. We don't get to tell you what should be where. You're gonna tell us what's where and why they're in the ranking they are. So that's on you, Zoe. We're gonna take over. Let's sit back and listen to you. Let's hear what you got at your bronze pick.
All right, I'm gonna go here. Hopefully you
can see. Yeah, I know what those are. Those are Kobe's, right?
There you go. Is that a little better?
That's it. Uh-huh.
Yeah, just a fire, easy colorway to rock. Like in our time, a throwback, something crazy. I think that's what I'm gonna do with these. Go nice little throwback, Kobe throwback or something. But it just bring me back to the throwback era. I had to get them.
Yeah. Those are. Oh, that pack so far. They've been running Kobe name in the mud, Nike right now with these forces. But I can't lie, I've been grabbing everyone.
Some of them, I don't. Some of the ones, like the solid ones, I don't like the solid color ones. I like when they break it up with the white midsole more.
See, that burgundy one though. That burgundy one is crazy. The solid burgundy is crazy, and
the solid black one I like, and the solid white, obviously. The solid white.
Oh yeah, the solid whites are automatic. They're automatic. Those just came.
I need to get a pair of those.
Yeah, those was fun. Those are but yeah, okay. So what we doing with silver? Those Kobe's is mean
Okay,
though.
silver. I'm gonna go, but just now I'm gonna just go my favorite ones that I wear all the time for no reason at all, other than I just like them.
That's a
I don't
solid
even.
silver.
This was for Love and Basketball Air Force One. I think they call. People think these are
Oh my
custom.
God, I remember those.
People think they customs all the time. They dirty, so don't
They
mind
wasn't
me.
outside for those. I remember those. They
I
came.
love
Are
these
they
to
called the
death.
ray guns? They're not called the ray guns or something like
They
that.
might
Am I
be.
mistaken?
They might be.
I remember
I don't
those.
remember what this is from. It's from something. I don't remember.
Yeah,
But
nah, I remember that.
I love these to death. My wife got a pair. We wear these all the time, and she was just telling me after I gave her our new ideas. She was like, "Yeah, we got to get another pair of those." All right, okay.
I can't wait to show my wife that because I remember those. I don't have those because I couldn't get her size at the time. We couldn't get her size. I remember those sneakers. I remember those sneakers.
Yeah, so I have my wife hasn't gotten that bad yet. She's collecting and she gets stuff I can't get, which makes me mad. She gets stuff I could never get in my size for retail that I want to get
Oh,
easily.
those yellow. I don't got those. I don't have those. Those are the one pair of Kobe's I didn't get. I
You
still
get
don't
it
have
all.
those.
Guys. Now my last one, my gold pair, is a women's release. It's a
Okay.
women's release, and this is probably the most comfortable Air Force One I ever had. Um, I don't know why this leather is so plush and soft, and it just feels so good on your feet. It just, how sometimes the leather can just be hard, and it just doesn't feel good. These just like mold on your foot, and they feel plush.
There's a difference.
I don't know what they are called though. I don't know what these are
Oh,
called.
um,
I call them
oh,
the Joker Air Force Ones, but I cannot remember for the life of me what these are called.
geez, the name's not coming to me. I know exactly what those are. Those are dope. Those are so dope. Those came out about what 3 years ago now, I think.
Yep, something like that. 3 or 4 years ago. Women's
Yeah.
release.
Those are
Fire.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Fire. This
I
is
don't wear.
this. I don't know why this is not like a Heath Ledger. This reminds me of Heath Ledger, Batman.
See, so you on my type of time, bro. Like I do that with all my sneakers too. I give them their own little nickname and all that, and
Yeah.
like it don't be what the sneaker is called, but when you see it, whatever it inspires in my brain, that's usually
Yeah.
how it works. That's
But
how it
those,
works.
I can't remember what the story was on those. It was something that made us like, oh, let's get them. And we got them, and I couldn't believe that they felt so good. I never felt that good. A pair of forces that good. I never had the premium
Yeah,
forces really.
certain leather. When you buy specifics, especially certain collabs, you can see the difference in what these people like. The difference between a regular Air Force One or all white Air Force One. This is something I try to teach people. You can get that, and then you can get a pair of like fresh Air Force Ones, which is the
Exactly.
other step up. But then when you see the Nocta Air Force Ones, the ones that Drake have
Yeah.
now, those are even better than the freshes because they have the fresh top, but then they have
And
a
the tongue.
midsole. Yeah, and the midsole now doesn't change. So now because I realized all the freshes I buy quite a few of those because I love how they feel. But the problem is now the top stays crispy white, but the midsole now that
Oh.
changes color. So that's when I caught on like, okay, so that's the main difference here. So
But
now
you
I'm gonna
know
really,
what though? I feel like that kind of with the Noctas too, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because even on these, right? Even after you clean them, this bottom ain't never gonna look like it looked when you
yeah.
first wore them. It's never gonna
Yeah,
look
yeah,
like.
yeah. You're not gonna get perfect again, but the difference is the color, due to the fact that they're like translucent in a sense at the bottom, it doesn't look as off as how crispy the white will look on the fresh leather, and then that midsole tan.
That's
It blew
crazy.
my mind. I finally caught on because I pulled out like 3 pairs and looked at them next to each other. I'm like, oh, that's what's happening here. Like it's all just in the midsole, but them
So
Noctas,
they make the premium. I see. I haven't had a fresh pair. I didn't even know. I just saw a video the other day of a dude describing. I always called it premium or like non-crease. They used to
yeah,
call them.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was actually called the Fresh pair. Now I know what to
Yeah.
look for when I'm searching them up.
When you Google them, just they're called the Fresh. That's what makes them the difference when you're searching for them online. If you can't see them in
And is that different from a premium Air Force One?
I would consider that a premium. The Fresh ones I would consider, because that's premium leather they're using up top. You know what I'm saying? So I would consider those a pair of premium Air Force Ones for sure. That
That's
like
fine.
that's the whole thing with that too. That I'm glad you even said that, because I try to explain that to so many people. They don't really understand when I tell them there's a difference. There's just a difference within the shoes. Like,
Yeah,
but
no, they don't know. Like, I was just trying to explain my wife the difference. She bought the Imagine Jordan 1s, right? And then she bought just another Jordan 1 low GS, but it's a different. I was just showing her, all right, this is a perfect example. Now I can show you the difference between big check, little check, the difference between the OG cut and more recent style cut that they do. And then the Air Force Ones, they do have a lot of different. Because like the color of the months, those color of the months, to me, that was like blowing my mind. I was like, oh, these are amazing. All of these are like amazing.
And so on those aren't as good as the leather on the Fresh, but they're way better than the leather on anything that would come out just as a regular general release Air Force One. So that color of the month run, I got a pair of those close. Yeah, those are there somewhere. I had a couple of those. Those I loved how, because the wear and tear on that leather, like, it's more movable. It doesn't crease on some nasty. You know what I mean? It's just like you could. And then you got tumble leather. Like these just came out in New York today.
And I know you had to go get them. If you didn't go get those today when you went, they were going to be gone.
Man, listen. And I got information about them from a friend of mine who knows somebody in Nike that said they were coming out, but they didn't give me a picture, didn't nothing. And I was like, I thought they were referring to the Kith versions, because I have both Kith Nick Air Forces. So I was like, oh, they're probably just re-releasing the Kith ones or whatever. Then I wake up and I see them pop up online, and they were like, yeah, only in store, one per customer. Bro, I don't even get on a train. I haven't taken a train honestly in maybe 5 to 10 years. Haven't taken a train. I drive everywhere. And if I do take the train, I'm gonna take the Long Island Railroad. I don't take the regular New York City transit train. I checked the GPS. It said 2 hours and change in traffic. The train said 45 minutes. True. I got on that train so fast, bro. Ran in that store, got the stickers, and I was very happy.
Those are nice. Hey, let me show. I'm gonna just show something else now, just because these are, everybody got these also, but nobody's lace swapping them. So I want to show my lace swap.
Let's see.
I feel like these look way better when you swap it out with
the burgundy. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm talking about. Those are amazing. I love them.
I like them when they do it with the white midsole. I switched out the laces, and then I put I switched the burgundy laces in the white pair, because it looked more like an Air Force One to me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So now I get what you mean. You were referring to the all purple ones.
Yeah, those
ones. Okay, I get what you're saying.
I can't
I immediately said those, because those to me are like the best ones.
No, these have been the best ones so far. And then the steam ones too. The steam ones look fire.
Oh my God, what a color! My
wife
has
a fire.
So we already got plans.
Who is at Nike that's been going crazy with the Air Force One since, I would say, for me, since like 2017, 2018, it's been going kind of up on the up.
And then they got homeboy back from Babe, so it's about to get even crazier going forward. So,
you think Nigo with Nike? He gonna be?
I read an article that said he with him now. That's not the last orgy pair that they dropped. That's not his last collab. So I couldn't get my hand on those, but I'm hoping he come out with something else that I could. You know what I'm saying? They going for 900. I'm like, nah, y'all got that, bro. I'm not doing that.
See, that's why I'm not getting the little Yachties. I want the Yachties. I want. My son got a pair. He hid in his size. I want these in my size. And they $800, $700.
Yeah, I missed those too. I missed out on those too. And that was another problem with me. I thought I played the market wrong. I ain't gonna lie, because I didn't think people were on it like that. because on StockX that same day I could have bought them for probably be like $250, and I was just like, oh, maybe they'll drop. Maybe they'll drop. Next morning it was $400. I was like, oh my God.
I did the exact same thing. I said, I don't want to pay that much. Being mighty, high and mighty, like nobody cares. Forces, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Everybody cared this time.
That's the game. Yo, but Zoe, all right. So this is the closeout question I gotta ask you, man. Who do you think needs to be in this seat talking to me, telling me about their Air Force One collection next that you know? Who are you recommending to come sit down and kick it with us over here at Force the Issue?
Okay. I'm gonna recommend two people.
Okay.
My boy Ray at Timeless Culture.
Okay.
And Bubba Cuts.
Bubba
Cuts. That's two people that I know for sure. They got crazy shoe collections and they love Forces. So that's two people. I'm gonna hit them up and let them know.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. We want everybody who is a part of the culture, who really forces the issue out there when they're in these streets, to come out here and show us and share their stories with us and tell us about their sneakers and everything they love. Like you said, sometimes it just takes your OG to show you the way, and then you locked in from there on out. You know what I'm saying? Right. So again, Zoe, we appreciate you for pulling up. And you know what I mean? To everybody watching, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you got your podium ready, remember, post it online on Instagram and drop that hashtag FDIP. And we'll see what y'all got in y'all collection and how y'all rank y'all podium. Y'all see what Zoe got, and y'all know what I got. So we're going to catch y'all next week on Force the Issue. I'm Dark Skin Randy, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace. For me, you know I got it.